I said, Rosè, you know that I want you. I said, don't play, girl, you know you want to. So let's set it up.
Welcome back, guys. This is Smell the Rosè podcast. I'm Carly.
And I'm Jazz.
And we are at the Wave Factory.
It's a cold, cold day in the Wave Factory. Somebody ain't got no heat, but whatever. No, just playing.
Yeah, it's winter time. I fucking hate the winter.
Definitely.
Why didn't you make a hot chocolate that I got for y'all?
I didn't know you had hot chocolate. I thought that was coffee.
She talking about she cold. She's making excuses.
Didn't nobody tell me about hot coffee? What? Hot chocolate?
I didn't know about that either. But anyways, we got some rosé.
Sure do.
Simi.
The editions collection. The editor's collection.
Get this shit out of here.
Sponsored by Hot Cocoa.
Oh, you're going to pour me a glass?
I can't even get it
Oh,
open.
I thought I was having special treatment today.
Sorry. I ain't got shit.
Oh, it's very fruity smelling.
Pull it up. Where Nikkei at? Should I fall out?
Love singing those songs now.
This do smell good.
That smells really good.
Damn. I say this every time. I can't wait to get this shit over with. 5 more weeks, you guys. Actually, it's more like I almost drank it.
I saw that. I was like, oh, we're doing it. She said, fuck this. I'm done.
So close.
You were. You're about to throw back the whole bottle.
It's really like 4 more weeks. It'll be 4 more weeks on Monday. Even though y'all don't know what day it is.
We don't know what day it is.
We don't know what day it is.
That's good. So yeah, I'm ready for you to have this baby too, because I'm pretty sure ever since we started doing Rosé of the Day, I've been knocking out the whole entire bottle by myself.
Definitely, because, you know, the Wave Factory person, our producer, don't drink. So, yeah.
So it's just me, myself, and I.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Gonna be up in here loose as a goose.
Yeah.
What we say? Don't get me. It's Boosie. Don't get me started.
Okay, this is good though. I would give this I feel like I always give them 8 or 9 out of 10.
That's just the alcoholic in you.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the card of the day and talk about our past weekend.
I feel like we should talk about your weekend for sure.
Definitely.
Okay. What would you like to be hypnotized for? I've never in my life thought about that.
Why would I want to be hypnotized? You can't control yourself.
But why do people get hypnotized? I don't even know.
I mean,
to break habits. Yeah, I actually did know that, how people quit smoking and stuff.
I was about to say, like Chandler from Friends, R.I.P. Matthew Perry.
Aw, what's the episode though?
He was trying to get rid of, he was trying to stop smoking cigarettes.
Oh.
And they gave him a motivational speaker, and it was a girl. And it wasn't about getting rid of smoking cigarettes. It's supposed to be empowering. Uh-huh. So he came out from smoking a cigarette to, I'll be back, you guys. Why are you doing this? Joey hell no, we need to revamp this.
That's
I am
funny.
every
Actually,
woman.
now that you say that, I do remember that. He came out really fruity or whatever.
Definitely.
That's funny.
They was here's your gum and your patch. He had the cigarette in his mouth. He was like, not working. Good times.
Aw, R.I.P. man. That's crazy. I mean, unless it's gonna help me build good habits, routines, working out again,
stopping procrastination and shit.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
Yeah. Other than that, I never thought. I just don't want to be. I can't control myself. Yeah.
I think that and the fact that someone else can control you is a little terrifying.
Okay, I don't know why, but I recently seen an episode of Family Guy. I haven't watched Family Guy since high school. Mm-hmm. And Lois wanted Peter to basically give her head more. He didn't like doing it. So they went to a hypnosis sex doctor, and she was like, okay, pick something that can hypnotize you to make you want to do it. And you just feel like you on the beach. So she chose the word vanilla. He wanted to hear extra from the like newscast, extra, like the E-News shit, like that celebrity shit.
Yeah.
So that sound would go off all the time because he liked watching it. So it benefited her like crazy.
Yeah.
Until they went to her parents' house.
Oh.
And he went upstairs to give her mom some soup because she wasn't feeling well, and she was watching Extra. And the Extra sound went off, and yeah, y'all can figure out what happened next. I was like, yikes!
That's
so I don't want to
crazy.
be like
Yeah.
not in control. Like
Right.
that is, you don't know what can happen.
Especially by like a word or a phrase.
A
That's
sound like
yeah, that's kind of
just
creepy.
scary. Yeah.
Okay, what does your card say?
Are you a good date? I think so.
Oh, there we go. A good date?
Yeah.
I think I'm a good time.
I think so too.
I think like I'm a little shy at first, but once I get going, I'll
be
good.
fine. Yeah, I have a tendency to talk about me a lot, but like if you're not giving me like conversation back, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm not gonna sit in silence.
Oh yeah.
Regardless if you give me feedback or not, I'm gonna talk some type of way. I'm gonna crack a joke, do something.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm decent enough to first date.
I feel like you could entertain yourself.
Definitely. You can do you. I'm gonna be fine over here.
But I also think like we've talked about this like a few times now where it's like we want to be in like more interactive dates anyway. So
Yes.
it's like there isn't that like lull of like
Right.
silence
that
or
slow moment.
yeah. So it's like
So
yeah.
how's your day? Like no, fuck
How's
that.
the weather? You know, whatever.
Why is the weather the go-to for
Yeah.
the silent one? Damn, it's hot tomorrow. Like, what are you doing?
Okay, wait. So this has to be like a white people thing. My dad always is like, so how about them Packers?
Definitely. Definitely. Like, no.
Like, yeah, like
Not
so
everybody's
whenever
first people.
things get awkward, like that's what I think in my head. So
Please
how about
do.
I don't know anything about the Packers though, so I like literally can't say it because then we're gonna go down and I'm not gonna know what to say.
You'll be sitting there like,
Especially if they know about the Packers.
it's
like,
over.
Yeah,
I'm going to say something stupid like, oh, Aaron Rodgers, and I don't think he played for the Packers anymore.
absolutely not.
See?
And okay, so yeah, that's the crazy thing is like I do watch the Packer games, but I don't know
enough.
anything about football. I don't like.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I
all
know
the things.
nothing.
We skipped right over this, but we had to get new glasses because I broke mine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I still have mine, but we would look jank if I had that one and she had this one.
Actually, I don't think I broke it, but it's broken, we'll say.
Just one day she showed up looking for it and it was gone.
And it was broken. I think this must be dying. Oh, maybe it's dead.
Oh, no.
There we go.
But how was your weekend?
I had COVID.
Damn.
So I was fucking down for the count. Like literally crawling to the bathroom because I was so weak. That shit was
Dang.
awful. Like I think I've told you I had COVID before and it was
Got your ass
nothing.
twice.
Like the first time it was fine. Like I worked through the whole thing. I had no idea.
Right.
And then the second time, like
It
you saw
killed
me.
you.
I was like, what the
I'm
fuck
like,
is going
yeah,
on?
just wait till I get there and you can go home because, whoa.
Yeah. And then like the night before that, I was like bawling my eyes out because it was like so bad. But whatever, we're alive.
We're here.
We don't have it anymore.
Yay.
How was your weekend?
Well, it was baby shower weekend.
Finally.
It was. And so sad you missed it.
I know.
But it's okay. We'll make up for it somewhere
Especially because we literally had been talking about it forever.
Forever. And here we are, the final fucking countdown, and you
know.
get sick. But like, so the baby shower was going downhill earlier that week. My desserts wasn't coming together. The person I was doing my desserts couldn't do it anymore. The venue fucked up my color.
Yeah.
So I was stressed. Like, I'm already stressing because my mama making it
About her.
Exactly. Grandmazilla.
We love her for that.
Definitely. And then like all this was happening. I found out Wednesday my colors was wrong. And I'm just like, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Saturday is around the corner.
And she was saying that she couldn't fix it.
Exactly. I got into a whole argument with this lady. So
And you had screenshot proof. It's like she
Screenshot
was
proof.
like cheating on you or something. You were like, here's the receipts, bitch.
and was in her face. Like, what are you talking about?
And
like,
she said, who did you talk to?
you. Ain't this your number? Like, hello. So it got to the point where me and her kind of like argued over the phone for a while, and she was like, you know what, I'm just gonna refund your money. I said, you're not canceling shit. You're gonna refund my money and I'm still gonna have this party.
Right.
So that got handled. She fixed it. She apologized, whatever.
Yeah.
She ended up fixing it and had like, it turned out really nice. It was really pretty in there.
I thought so, like from the pictures.
Definitely. So now I'm getting my hair done. It's the day of or whatever. Actually, no, let me go back. Had to work, obviously.
Yeah.
And the job I had to do the day before involved a lot of walking. So I'm like, I'm going to sleep as much as I can before this baby shower because I know I'm going to be doing some walking again.
Yeah.
So getting my hair done the next morning, and she taking forever just to give me a little silk press and a curl. I'm like, I'm going to need you to hurry up. So next thing you know, it's like 11:30. I was like, so she had my curls pinned up. She want me to take them down the style? No, I'll do it myself. Here's your money. I got to go.
Yeah.
And she like a cousin. So like, I'm even more irritated.
Yeah.
Making my runs, get to the shower, giving everybody a job. You do this, you do that. Let's get this done. Boom. It starts. Soon as my boyfriend,
you got your hair done the day of.
the day of.
Okay, I'm thinking you're doing it like earlier
No, this
in the
is
week.
like 9:00 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that would stress me the fuck out.
It did, but it's not supposed to take that long to do this. So
Yeah.
she was stressing me the fuck out. So I get there and my boyfriend showed up with the kids. The first thing he says, dang, your hair not done? I said, don't start with me. He's like, why is it still pent up? Shut up. Like, I got this.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm getting dressed. The baby shower is starting.
No, he's so stupid.
It be so random. Like, pay attention. Like, come on now.
Just think before you talk.
Don't say, I just look. Like, if you could have saw fire going off in my hair, that's what you would have saw.
He's such a guy, for real.
So I'm like, take these earrings, put them on your daughter so we can match these little snowflakes I got.
Cute.
I'm like, do that, get situated. I'm about to go get dressed. So I'm
Yeah.
getting dressed at the venue. Girl, the baby shower start, I lose my phone. Didn't have my phone for the whole shower. So everybody like, send me pictures. People contacting me, trying to find out where to go. I'm like, I'm the wrong person to be contacting. Y'all should know that.
Right.
That's so stupid. And yeah, I didn't get my phone back until it was time to leave. And I don't even know where it was. He just came back with like, here you go.
Yeah.
Where did you find it? I don't know. Okay.
Someone gave it to me.
Right. But it turned out really good. Like, we had a lot of active games. People was playing. I'm surprised. Like,
yeah.
Our families blended real well. Like, I'm surprised they even participated in these games because it was some like wild ass shit.
Yeah, I've never seen the one where they like feed the applesauce to someone blindfolded.
Blindfolded,
That looked fun.
It
like,
was hilarious, and you got to spin them first, so you don't know.
So
because they be trying to line up.
Pin the tail on the donkey almost. That's funny.
That was going on, and then having my sister be the cameraman, she be too geek. I'm like, I can't have you record. Give me somebody else. And I'm so salty because I'm patting for my phone.
Yeah, like you keep wanting to. Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? But the food turned out great. The desserts was wonderful because I had hit somebody up last minute for some.
Yeah.
And then I got a lot of stuff. The next thing you know, it was 4:30. Everybody likes, so what we doing now? I'm like, what time is it? It's 4:30. I said, oh, start packing up.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Start putting this in the cars. Like, we got to go. And yeah, like even the kids was having fun. They got on my nerves one time. It's because they was doing flips. This ain't the time to be busting flips.
Yeah, I actually was so sad because like Mike wanted to like be there so badly, and like we had been talking about it for so long, like leading up to it. And I just kept thinking, like, you have so many like nieces and nephews that I'm like, and like cousins and stuff that I'm like, oh, this is gonna be so fun for him.
Yes.
Like he's gonna be wilding out. And then yeah, obviously
y'all missed it, yeah.
So I brought your gift today, and when I was putting it in the car, he was like, you're gonna give Jasmine's baby her gift without me? I was like,
I cannot.
Yeah, I have to. I'm sorry.
He is hilarious.
Yeah, he swears that like you're his girl. Like,
at this point,
you would think. So
that's my dog, Nikki. Even though he wanted Chloe first.
Yeah.
Hi, Chloe.
I mean, I think you guys are a package deal in his eyes.
At this point, so.
So Chris Brown's album.
Yeah, so it was playing in the background because I did say I was doing that.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
I also didn't listen to it yet, but I wasn't I listen to most of my music at work or in the car, and I wasn't doing either one of those.
Exactly.
So
I'm the same way. I got my headphones in my pocket now. It did not come out of my pocket once.
Yeah.
So I was listening to the car on the way here, and it's
Mhm.
one song that stood out, but
Yeah.
I can't tell you what it's called because I did not pay attention.
It's okay. Like we were saying earlier, Drake dropped an album, and I didn't listen to that either yet. So
We got to get our shit together.
we're fake fans right now.
No. I got so much to listen to right now. I got to catch up on my Jonas Bros because I'm going to go see them. Like, big
Yeah.
Jonas fan. Woo!
I love the Jonas Brothers.
I know.
Like so much. Now that I'm older though, it's like the appreciation for like Kevin and Joe. Well, Joe's kind of on the shit list right now, but
Why? Because he's single?
you don't know the tea?
No.
He's one of those like baby daddies.
Oh.
Yeah. Like
Sir.
yeah, he's a baby daddy. He's not like father of these kids. Like
They're
so like when they were married and stuff, they like kept the kids kind of like out of the spotlight, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, here I am with my kids. Look, I do so much for my kids. You know?
Joseph.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
So.
No.
And there's some other stuff. I mean, I obviously can't. It's like social media. Like
Definitely.
It could be twisted so
Definitely.
many ways, but he's definitely not looking too good right now. Let's just put it that way.
But yeah, no, being older made me appreciate Kevin more.
Yeah. So I've been to the Jonas Brothers concert, I think twice. When they sing, oh shit, what's that Nick song? I want to say Jealous, but I don't think it's Jealous. Joe like has a part in it, and it's just like so much better when like it's like damn near Joe's song at this point.
It's not Jealous?
I think it might be Jealous. Like I want to say it's Jealous because that's like one of Nick's like more popular songs. Yeah. But
it wouldn't be Chains.
No,
That's
I think
it got to be Jealous.
I think it is Jealous. Yeah. Joe just comes in like out of nowhere and just like kills it, and you're just like,
damn.
oh no, not your brother doing your song better than you. So you'll know.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's so fun because they go through like the whole like from the
transition to the end.
Yeah,
they I hate that they did this, but they put their set list album on Apple Music or whatever, so I've been listening to it. And I'm like, let me stop because I want to be surprised. I probably got to like the first 5 songs and I just cut it off because I'm like, I want to see what comes for itself. Like,
no,
I like to be surprised in concerts.
Definitely that person that's like looking up this. Like when we went to see Drake, I was constantly checking, but then I was like, oh, we were the first ones.
Yeah, so set list is coming now.
Like
I want that moment where the beat dropped and I'm just like, ah!
Yeah. I mean, I was still doing that, but I just wanted to know, like, because, like, well, Drake has a lot of music too, but like, they have a ton of music. They do, and like, so I just wanted to know, like, what the vibes were. Like, are we doing what, like Camp Rock, or are we doing like, like, what's the vibes? Because I'm here for whatever, but I want to know.
Yeah,
so I can mentally prepare.
When I went to Chris Brown, he didn't sing not too many of the slow songs on the newest album. I was a little salty. I'm like, damn, this is one of my favorite ones and you're not singing it. But whatever, I was still excited.
Isn't that crazy though? Because it's like, you're like so committed to them, and it's like you're like, I need this song from you, and you're like almost expecting it because you're like, this is like what is living in my life.
Exactly.
And then they don't play the shit, and you're like,
hello.
What?
Girl, what?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's crazy.
I'll let you know how the concert go, even though you've been there twice.
Oh, I'm sure it's a little bit different. I definitely tried to get tickets for this. They had like a...
We both did. The little sweepstakes thing they were doing.
Yeah, and then it ended up being so much money. And I was just like, oh, no. I literally just spent $200 to see you guys. I'm not spending another like $250 or whatever.
Plus and shit.
Yeah. Those concert fees, man.
Girl, it'd be the fees. It'd be the fees.
So,
but we definitely gonna be broke next year. Whoa. Trying to see Drake, Chris Brown, and all these other people.
No, for sure. I was
J. Cole?
Drake, why are you doing my pockets like this? Like, okay, so today's topic
Okay.
Video that I saw on Twitter that we're gonna break down. So you watched it. So if I miss any details,
I got you.
fill me in. So the guy's recording his girlfriend. Well, I'm hoping
It said girlfriend.
Yeah,
well,
I'm hoping
it better be ex now.
Yeah. So she got pregnant by another dude.
Yep.
And he put her out.
Yep.
So her reasonings were just like
off the wall.
Yeah, like let's get the facts out and then we'll give our opinion. So she said that she was not interested in him anymore because she has people hitting her up in her DMs, taking or like offering her to go on cruises trips and like go to mansions and stuff like that. And she comes home and he's in his boxers playing video games, which like I know is already gonna like trigger something for you because like that's your man and like you love that shit. And then she was like saying like I'm growing and you're not like growing with me. Like I feel like wait. Facts first.
She also said that his expectation for her is high, that she got to keep up with her Botox and do all this extra stuff. And what is he doing? Like, you're not paying for this, you're not paying for that.
Yep. Well, she was like, I have to split everything with you and keep up on like my appearance because he cares about it.
Oh, we're about to go in.
Could be true. Like, I know guys that do care about that shit, but like they had been dating for 7 years.
7 years, like.
Okay, so let's get into it. 7 years is a long fucking time to just go fuck some other dude and get pregnant
and not care.
Yeah,
because she clearly don't care.
Yeah, like she literally was playing the victim.
She's too busy trying to get back in the house.
Yeah, so like I feel like I don't want to like. Okay, so I'm for the girlies all the time, but like I just can't wrap my head around this.
Not this one.
Because it's like all your points are valid, like your feelings are valid. However, break up with him.
Did you communicate this within 7 years? How about that? Are
you
truly
even better
fighting for your relationship? Like, no.
It seems like you're not.
Because now you got me thinking you've been out here cheating for a minute.
Right.
So
yeah, first of all, like what communication was there? Like, did you say like, hey, like, I don't like this. Like you sitting at home playing video games is giving me like bum vibes.
Laziness.
You know?
And he said that, he was like, so you gonna sit here and just go get pregnant and we not finna talk about it first?
Yeah, he was like, what has these 7, like it wasn't a problem.
Within 7 years, you haven't said a thing.
Yeah.
And then
so he damn near was blindsided by this.
Yeah. And she tried to throw in the fact that I'm growing. Yes, you're growing.
And
but
we love that for you.
Definitely. But if you're not sitting here telling your significant other what you have a problem with and you're just living with it and you're out doing your own shit, that makes you the problem.
And also, if you have men that are literally offering you mansions and like all this shit, then like what are you staying for?
She like pretty stewy. I ain't trying to hear that shit. But keep going.
It's not like we can talk about our outfit too, because I was like, what the fuck is okay, anyways, not important. We're for the girls. Like if you have people that are literally like, it sounds like you have some sugar daddies in your DMs. Right. We love that for you. So get your money.
Talk to your man about it.
Yeah. If you don't feel like it's working out with him, get you your own place. Like and leave and fuck whoever you want. Get pregnant by whoever you want.
But the fact that you sitting here still in this man face, you probably still showing him all this love and affection. Like ain't nothing wrong. And get pregnant.
Yeah, and like you and I are for the gamers.
Definitely,
like, we love ourselves some man that wants to stay home and play video games.
True.
Like you know he's not out there fucking with other girls because he's at home playing video games.
Right. But
like
if I sit here,
speak.
Okay. But if I sit here and communicate like, hey, I want this, and that, I'm going to communicate that and I expect that. And if I'm not getting it back because you want to sit here on your ass and play video games, then it's a problem. Mm-hmm. But definitely. You in 7 years and dealing with a problem.
Shit. Like didn't say shit about it. Like, yeah. And
she was like, wait, she said, She was like, it's your fault you ran me to another man and like he's giving me all my needs and stuff. How is he like, did you actually have that communication, which you did not, because he said that. But it's like, no, you ran to go bust it open regardless, and you just so happened to get pregnant. I want to know how you found out she was pregnant. Like,
right, because obviously she was like in the earlier stages. She didn't look like it, but yeah. I feel like they, like, this is all speculation, but they must have gotten in a fight and she must have been like, it's fine because I'm pregnant. Like,
probably.
Because she didn't look pregnant. But,
not at all.
And then, like, also, I can't really imagine, like, 7 years deep and your man sitting here like, yeah, you need to get Botox. Like, you need to keep up with your appearance.
Right.
Like,
is he the one telling you to do this and do that? Or do
that,
you
like,
already like doing it and you're doing the extra for him, thinking that's what's going to keep him?
Right. Or, like, to keep up with, like, the pressures of social media and all that shit. Because, like, it sounds like she has, like, some type of influence on social media if she's having, like...
people inbox her.
Yeah.
If that's even true.
If it's even true. But, it could be.
It could be.
I'm not saying that it's not. But, yeah, I was...
It's the audacity that you're playing victim and you are literally in a relationship pregnant by somebody else.
Yeah. I don't understand that
whatsoever.
At all. Like, own your shit and, like, first communicate. Second, if you're not seeing change and, like, you want change, then you got to figure it out. Like, you got to figure it out.
And he even said it. He's like, you could have just broke up with me. Like, why?
Yeah, like,
why are you doing that? And it's funny because I was having a conversation with someone we both know. Like, don't sit here and hurt my feelings because I'm going to hurt you a different way.
Yeah.
Because just how bad my feelings is hurt feels, I can do the same to you physically. Yeah. Even though you don't want to get to that point. But it's just like people don't understand when you hurting somebody's feelings, like you can really take them to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Been there. So I'm just like, just break up. I'd rather be hurt about the breakup than my feelings getting hurt because I'm finding out some other shit. Like,
yeah. And it's like, I guess I'm stuck on the 7 years.
No,
like, I'm stuck on that because it's like, well, Nathan and I have been married for 7 years. So, like, I'm just trying to put myself in, like, that situation. And, like, yeah, like, obviously Nathan and I, 7 years ago, we were 21. Like, that shit's wild to me. So it's like, we've grown and, like, we've grown, like, differently.
Right.
But that, like, never really, like, that had always been, like, an open communication.
Right.
Like, hey, like, I know that when I was 21, I was doing this
and I like that.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, now I'm 29.
And
20, like,
I'm doing this and that, staying away from this.
Right. So it's like, that communication has to be there. Like,
definitely.
Especially because 7 years is
it's
so
a long time.
Like,
all that time you committed to each other.
Right. And it's like, if he didn't understand that you're changing and growing, then that's on him.
Definitely.
So again, then you just got to move on because you want to grow and, like, be a better person, do this, that, and that, whatever. And maybe he's fine with paying $4,000 in rent and staying at home, getting his money's worth playing video games.
And then, like, you sitting here talking some y'all splitting stuff. So what? This is a life. Like, we ain't...
And if you're paying $4,000 in rent,
y'all need to move.
Right. Like, where the fuck are you living?
Y'all need to move. Only thing that I don't like about on his side, 7 years, bro, this being your girlfriend. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. We need to have a different step from now and 7 years.
I think about that a lot. Like, okay, so I never in my life thought that I was going to get married. Like, I was not that girly that was, like, dreaming about my wedding dress and, like, what my wedding was going to look like. Like, I wasn't that girl. But, like, I am a relationship type of person. So,
definitely.
Like, if you think about that, like, obviously marriage is going to come up if you're, like, a relationship type of person. So for me, like, it's got to be in that, like, 3-4 years, like 5 at the max.
Right.
Like, what are you, if you're fine with being a girlfriend and, like, you never want to get married, then fine, cool, whatever. Right. But, like, 5 years is pushing it.
So I used to say the 3-4-2, but also like actually being in something that long, like some people are really good at hiding their true selves. So like they say, you know what you want right away, whatever, cool, boom, bam, be gone. But my first year and 2 was great. But by year 3, we started actually bumping into shit. So now I'm just like, okay, hold on, can we get past these bumps? So it's crazy, but social media influencer recently got married on their 6-year anniversary. And like she explained how, everything was great in the beginning. Their careers was booming. They was working through it. They started hitting bumps and they both wanted to like figure out if they can get past it. Got to the 6-year mark. They knew they wanted to get married. Boom. So I feel like that's a good like transition because not everybody goes through things in the beginning and you really need to learn somebody. But
so speaking on that though, like you just because you're engaged does not mean you have to get married.
Right.
Like most people get engaged and get married a year later. Like I don't think that expectation is like a standard, you know? Like I just feel like if you want to get married, okay, like guys know.
Yeah,
they
I don't
know.
care what nobody say, guys.
Like they will literally sit in a 9-year relationship and not get engaged. Like I know. Like and
they be too comfortable.
They never will.
Exactly.
Like they
you
never
gotta
will.
kind of sort of apply that pressure. Like
so it's like, okay, 3-4 years, like we're like shown exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like if it's not in the conversation around that 3-4 year mark, then it's like you're a girlfriend.
Definitely. You're only meant to
like,
be a girlfriend.
And that's it. Like I'm not saying like 3-4 years like get on one knee. I'm saying like 3-4 years like
y'all should have been having this conversation.
This needs to be like in the thought
talk
process,
about longevity, like
future, like if you want kids or a house or like those long-term goals need to be like fucking discussed by that 3-4 year. Because and like I said, like men fucking know. Like 3 years is a long time. They already know.
Right.
They already know.
It done crossed their mind at least once or twice. It had to. Like I just
say 3-4 years because girls are a little different and they need that time to like work shit out.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we're kind of more like reserved and think with our heads and not our vaginas, where guys think with their dicks for sure. And like that's why they're like
the way they are.
No, yes or no.
Like what we doing?
Yeah. So
if I feel like it's not going nowhere, I gotta get out. Cause why am I sitting here passing up what could possibly be what I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Like even just with this scenario, like
the turkey,
right? Like it took a while for me to even let this happen. So if I even let this happen, obviously I feel longevity and safe with this person.
Yeah, comfortable.
Exactly. So he wants 4 children eventually. I already made it clear. The only way you're getting the second one out of me, I need that ring.
Yeah.
End of discussion. Like, this is already one thing I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I'm not doing 2. I'm sorry. Like, end of discussion.
Yeah. So Nathan and I had long conversations about having our first.
Yeah.
Like, that was, like, planned.
Right.
Like, okay, well, like, when I say planned, I mean, like, I'm going to get off birth control, and, like, when it happens, it happens. Right. And it just so happened to happen the first month I was off birth control, but that's not important. We, like, had been married for a while. Like, we were like, this is what we want type shit.
This is the next step.
Yeah. So it's like, well, I can't speak for Milo. Things just got a little out of hand. But, like, yeah, like, I think there has to be, like, discussions like that.
Definitely.
You know? Like, you have to have, like, some, like, especially with a kid, it's like, okay, cool, like, this is the next 20 years of my life.
Exactly.
With you, buddy.
And I always say, like, I can't do the baby daddy thing. I'm sorry. And, like, even though I crack jokes, I think a part of me is still dead ass serious. We don't make it. Here you go. Like, I'm sorry. Like, man. No, you're not gonna be that way. I don't know. Like,
yeah.
Here you go.
It's so funny because, like, I'm on like the mom side of like social media and stuff. So like a lot of my social media is like, you know, like parenting hacks and stuff like that. But like one that I see like all the time is like this mom pretending to like cry, and she's like, when it you wanted to be like your weekend off, but you're in a happy like relationship.
I seen that one.
You don't have a baby daddy, and
Like,
then
damn.
like I've seen this one girl like come with straight facts of like how she's like, I want to be the baby daddy. Like,
No, for real.
you can have sole custody.
Here you go.
I'll pick my kid up when I want him.
I'll come
like,
get the weekends. Here you go.
I'll do like the baby daddy stuff. Like, you can be the mom.
I won't be the deadbeat, but I'll be there.
Yeah,
I'll definitely be there.
I'll you know, do what I'm
You
asked
can file the
of.
taxes. I understand all that shit.
Right. Let
Like-
me give you child support because I can afford that. I can't afford to have a baby.
Exactly. So
Because
yeah,
you know child support don't cover shit.
At all.
So,
So
like,
yes, I'm like, gotta have that conversation. It has to be out there. And
Yeah.
this baby was a conversation. It wasn't like I stopped taking birth control. I already was fucking up.
yeah.
And then it was just like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna start a new pack, and then boom,
Yeah.
here we are. But yeah, we
You guys
already
had like discussed it and stuff.
definitely.
And I think like for your relationship with him having like kids already, like I'm sure like the ages and stuff like that were like important and stuff
Definitely.
like that. So yeah, I get that. Because when I found out I was pregnant with Milo, like I said, I was going through it. But then I was like, you know when you're like down and you're like, okay, what are the positives?
okay.
Okay, well at least they're close in age. Like that's all I got. I was hanging on to that. Like if I was gonna have another kid, I'm glad they're like 3 years apart and not
Yeah.
like 10.
10, exactly.
Because
And
that's wild.
That's what I said. I was like, if I do pop out another one, it has to be like 2-3 years. So,
Mhm.
sir, you only got 2-3 years.
Yeah,
Figure it out.
4 is a lot of kids, though. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
That's what he wants. Hey, when you come from a big family, you know.
Yeah. I have 3 siblings. Love them all equally. But what the fuck?
fuck?
So it's funny because my mom obviously had 4 kids, and we're all 2 years apart.
Yeah.
So when I first had Nike, and whenever I'd come over there to drop, because she's my babysitter, drop Nike off late or whatever. Oh, excuse me, and I'd be having a bad day. Like I would be like, "Oh my God, Mom, Nike's like was just not cooperating this morning, like whatever," and she'd be like, I had 4 kids in 6 years. You're fine.
Excuse
Whatever.
us. Like,
Yeah. And now that Milo's thrown in the mix and she watches both of them, it's so funny. She's like, I'm not watching both of your kids by themselves. I can't handle it. I'm like, oh, so the bitch that had 4 kids in 6 years. You funny.
Listen,
So that second kid is a game fucking changer.
I'm
Like,
already thinking like, damn, do I want to go through this pregnancy stage with another kid already? Like,
I feel
bro,
like
move.
I know. When I was pregnant with Milo, the whole time I was thinking like, they say you can't lift up more than 10 pounds, but like my kid is more than 10 pounds, and like he wants to be held.
I need to do something.
I was doing it,
Yeah.
and there's just some things that you're like, fuck it. It's easier if
You
I
just
just
have
pick it
to.
up. Like my cat weighs more than 10 pounds.
That's just funny as hell.
Like,
Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna fuck this story up because I can't remember the facts, but I made this girl like bust out laughing today. We were talking about people being pregnant. She was asking me like, am I over being pregnant and all this extra shit? And I was just like, yeah, whatever. I'm just glad I'm not an elephant. And she like spit her water out and everything. And I was
okay,
like,
but you know what the fuck you're talking about.
exactly.
Like,
So I'm
there's
like,
some women that are just fucking huge.
right, but no, elephants be pregnant for like more than 9 months.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, wait. I was like, are you talking about like swollen ankles, swollen?
No.
That's
I'm talking
that's what
about
I'm
the
picturing.
time, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I forgot where I read it.
I feel like they're like 16 months or
It's
some
a
shit.
very fucking long
Yeah,
time. But
same
they
with
have
giraffes.
it takes them 2 years. They can't get pregnant back to back or anything. It'd be like
Yeah.
a 2-year gap or whatever.
Yeah.
And I guess it threw her off because she didn't notice. And I'm like, I just found this out too. Like, I see pregnant shit now that I'm pregnant. And she busts out, she's like, can you please explain? I'm like, 9 months was a long time, but elephants be going through it for like a year and a half.
Okay, well, they don't have like,
I know, but
like
still.
alcohol,
I don't want to be in the
social events. You can't go on roller coasters. You can't like lift things.
But bro,
like,
you carrying a load, like,
hello,
and they carrying the whole elephant. Like, come on.
they're carrying the whole of it.
Like, come on.
No, trust me that you're in the stage right now that like literally everyone complains about. It's like you're over it.
Yeah.
It's like you've been doing this for too fucking long.
And I don't know what's worse, the fact that when I gotta roll over every like other hour.
Oh my God,
that's bad, or the acid reflux, because what?
Okay, wait, we need to talk about that because so normally we record a different day.
Yeah.
And I had texted you guys and I'm like, just so you know, like I'm still coughing, but I'm clear.
Yeah.
Like, based off of the doctor or whatever, the CDC recommendations. And your ass texted back saying, yeah, I got a little cough, but I think it's the acid reflux. I was like, what the fuck, bitch? Do you have COVID or not? Like, I'm
the coughs and the clearing of the throat, it's like a dragon. I'm like, dog, I cannot.
A dragon.
I'm over here
yeah.
and burning.
That I've seen like the TikToks of like pregnant women just like with their Tums, like walking around with their Tums, because that's like all you can take.
Dude, and I
like,
don't even like those. And I don't even think it worked for me today.
You tried it?
I did. And I was like, But at night, I literally just be clearing my throat, rotated, and mad. Like, fucking dragon.
I had never in my life had acid reflux until I was pregnant with Milo. And I literally was like, oh my God, am I having a heart attack?
Dude,
like,
no, for real.
I was like, what is this? This hurts so bad.
Oh, I know that microphone picked that one up.
That was deep.
Dude, yes. And I'm just like, and if somebody else tell me, oh, that baby gonna have a lot of hair, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm on fire.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Which my kids did both come out with a lot of hair. But I didn't have acid reflux with Mike, but I did. And he was hairy, like back and everything. Shoulders, shit. Like everything.
And you wasn't burning in the side.
But Milo killed me.
Girl, and it only kick in at night.
Yeah.
Hate it here.
That's because everything's settling.
That shit fucking annoying. Yeah. So I was like literally coughing up like acid. I'm like, I don't like this at all.
Dude said, I don't know if I have COVID or if it's the acid reflux.
Like I don't know, but this cough is pissing me off. You're gonna see acid come out my mouth. Over it.
The dragon. I love that.
My little baby dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I got water.
You have water. Good job. We were talking a lot. That's why. All right. See you next time. Fucking hate you, mate.
I said, Rosè, you know that I want you. I said, don't play, girl, you know you want to. So let's set it up.